Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another Pokedad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you're my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. Welcome back. As you can see, I've got ADP, and this will probably be my last ADP build, because if you look at all my recent videos, they're all ADP. I'm an ADP junkie, apparently. I mean, it's that thing, taking the extra prize, doing the extra damage. I'm an addict, I guess. So this came about sort of as I don't know, I wanted to try something different, pair something with ADP that maybe hadn't been tried, and see what you could do. And is it fun? This deck is a lot of fun. Does it win? Meh. But that's just the way I make decks, apparently. So, but this deck is a ton of fun to play. It really is. So it's 3 ADPs, Ultimate Ray, 150 damage, and you can attach 3 basic energy. That is going to be a go-to attack in this deck. Hopefully your first 2 attacks are Altered Creation GX, so you get the extra 30 damage and take the extra prize. Your next attack is Ultimate Ray, attaching energy. Okay, what are we attaching the energy to? I'm glad you asked. Dubwool V is going to be your secondary attacker in this deck. After you've attached the energy, a couple turns in, this is who you're going to. Only gives up 2 prizes. Soft Wool, you take 30 less damage, so effectively you have 240 HP. So 230 and you're still alive, basically. So you can take 1 hit from a Zacian. That's not bad. If they have to 2-hit you, that's pretty good. Revenge Blast, 120 and 30 more for each prize card your opponent has taken. Here's where the deck gets fun. So the idea is we're also running 3 copies of Magneton with Call Signal. You knock him out and get 3 supporters out of your deck. So your opponent takes a prize. You're increasing Dubwool's attack. You get 3 supporters. That's kind of the idea. You want to try and knock out 2 of your Magnetons. Now Dubwool, after the ADP's attack, is doing 210, which is a solid number. You can get it higher by knocking a third one of these out, or if you end up losing your ADP and they're down to 2 prizes, yes, it's a little dangerous. But hopefully you can control enough that you've got the big hits with Dubwool. We're running 1 copy of Eldegoss V to return supporter to your hand, 1 copy of Dedenne GX for draw support. We're running 1 copy of Zacian V. I didn't have this in originally, and the reason I did put it in 1 as another attacker, hitting the 230, the Brave Blade 230, but also Intrepid Sword. Sometimes you need that draw early. So that's kind of why he's in here. We're running 4 copies of Crushing Hammer, 2 copies of Energy Spinner, 3 Evolution Incense, so you can get your Magnetons out easier, 4 Quick Balls, 2 reset stamps, because you're giving up prizes, so reset stamping is going to be important. 4 switches, 1 Tool Scraper, 1 copy of Chaotic Swell. We're running 2 Blues Tactics. Okay, so you knock out your Magneton. You go get Lieutenant Surge's Strategy. You're now behind on prizes, so you get to play 3 supporters. If your opponent has a big hand, you grab Marnie, and you grab Blues Tactics. So you play the Surge, you play the Blues Tactics, then you play the Marnie. So you draw up to 5, you get to still play cards, and then whatever at the end of your turn after you're done, you draw back up to 8. It's a nice little synergetic trio, and that's kind of your go-to move early. If you can knock out a Magneton on turn 2, that's what you want to do. Or you want to grab a Team Yell Grunt so you can put one of your opponent's energies back in your hand. A little energy control to slow them down. We're running 1 Yell Grunt, 1 copy of Mallow and Lana, and 1 copy of Boss's Orders. Those are your backup supporters. Help you out. I mean, Mallow and Lana, so you can get out of the active or heal a little bit if you have to. We're running 1 big charm. This helps one on your ADP if you have to try and make them 3-shot you if you can. Otherwise, you throw it on Dubwool, and suddenly 240 becomes kind of effectively 270, which isn't bad. 1 copy of Stealthy Hood. I don't know why I put that in. I came up against some matches where it was working, or I needed it, and I can't now for the life of me remember what, but it's there at the moment, and that's a iffy card. 1 Vitality Band, and the reason this is normally your double is going to be hitting 210. This gives you the knockout on Zacian without a big charm or whatever on it. Gives you 220 if they haven't, and that's why you have Tool Scraper as well. And then we're running 12 energy, 6 and 6, metal and water. And that's the deck. It's really kind of simple and straightforward. You're trying early for a little control while you set up. And then you're just trying to, 2-shot a few things and take the extra prizes in the process. Bad matchups, everything. Good matchups, everything. It's all kind of coin flips. So let's play a few games. This is just a fun deck. I just wanted to see if I could have some fun with Dubwool. So that's the idea. All right. Here we go. We're going to see what we got going. We're playing ADP Dubwool. And yeah, we would like to go first because we want to try and get a Magneton down and hopefully evolved on the second turn and get things rolling. So not a bad opening hand. Ideally, I would... so we're up against probably Zacian. Whether it's combo Zacian or Zacian ADP, I'm not quite sure. But we know it's Zacian. I am going to get... You know what? I am going to just get my ADP now. I think I'm going to be able to evolve the next turn. I don't think he's taking a knockout. All right, so... So, against Zacian, ideally, my preference is that he would miss that hammer, but and maybe we'll hit our hammer. That's what we need. We're going to bring Mew up. Put the hood on here. We're going to knock out... Oh, why did I? Why did I take the Mew up first? That was just foolish. The whole point of this deck. All right, so my error. My error in play right there. I should have knocked out, grabbed the surge, then, ugh, crushing hammers. I'm playing them, so what can you do? I just I have a tendency to not hit the coin flips. So let's see what we can do here. We'll at least get our. This is what we want. We want to at least get the. Then we're going to play Surge, play you down. And play you and fail it. We'll drop you on there. We're gonna play that blue, and then we'll play Marnie. All right, see if we can. Then, all right, so perfect. If we keep our hand, we'll be in good shape. If we get Marnied, both our doubles will be at the bottom of the deck, and that's going to be an issue. But him playing the Galarian Berserker is going to be a problem as well, because that'll negate Dubwool's minus 30. So could be trouble. So we will. I'm going to get rid of that to get another one of you out. That will help. And here's where we start to roll, because now we've taken 2 prizes. And if he takes the knockout here, we in return will take the knockout on his Zacian, and he doesn't have anything set up yet as a backup. So I'm not terribly worried, actually, about whether he gets the knockout here or not. And I forget what he does. 20 more, 240. Yeah. So, or 230 plus. So he's doing 250. So, again, I'm not. He takes the knockout here. I'm actually in a solid spot, because he's not going to be able to, I don't think, take a return. The only trouble is, I mean, I suppose I can if I needed to, but I will reset stamp him instead. And we'll just take the Revenge Blast knockout there. And we're in a solid spot. So 260, and then if he does his Full Metal Wall, he'll discard all my energy, which is going to be tough. But from my active, right? So he's got the Full Metal Wall. We're going to do this. Let's see if we hit a crushing hammer on him. And Intrepid Sword. So I have to hit 290. I can do, right now I'm doing 120, 30, 60, 90, 240. I'm doing 240. I can only get up to 270. So no matter what, I mean, ideally, let's see if we can just two-shot. Yeah, let's just try and two-shot him. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can take it. I feel like we're pretty solidly in this. We have a way to switch if he were to try and strand one of our opponent or our Pokemon with the boss's orders or whatnot. So I feel like we're in a good spot, actually. This kind of played out just how it's supposed to. And again, the Dubwool is, one of those Pokemon who is, a solid two-shot contender. The fine line you walk it on this one is with giving up your Magnetons, trying to forecast how much they can knock out, how many, does he have? Nope. All right. So we take the win there. Sweet. Against Lucario Zacian. So let's try another game. Just see. Again, it's I don't even want to call it a meme deck. It's just kind of a fun. Plus, it's cheap. Space dogs and sheep and doggos. So it's kind of a Wallace and Gromit style deck. I call it a close shave, which introduced Shaun the sheep. But Wallace and Gromit, so we got the dog and the sheep and it, it has some cheese with Marnie and Blues Tactics. So it's just I don't know, if you like Wallace and Gromit, if you like Wallace and Gromit, this is your deck. That was my intention. So we're going with it. The theme, a close shave. All right. So let's see what we can do here. We got NDDV. I don't know what deck this could be, but it could be an NDDV. What kind of deck could this be? It just might. NDDV. B, and V, D. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. So before I forget, I just want to say I hope everyone is staying safe during this global crisis pandemic. I hope you, again, are still wearing masks. I know lots of places are opening up. I don't think it's time as of today. By the time you watch this, it might be more than time. Who knows? But But I hope you're staying safe. I hope, on top of that, during this tumultuous time with the civil protests and um, over the with the Black Lives Matter movement uh, and over George Floyd's death, tragic death. Um, I hope everyone is staying safe, being smart, staying vigilant. Um, all I can say is that um, I stand with you with my whole heart and support, and I will never. Um, let's take a knockout on GDV while we. Sorry, I know it's emotional, and uh, I don't. I don't uh, fathom the oppression, the day to day struggle, fear, anger that must accompany the hatred that has been oppressed upon people of color worldwide. Um, and because it's not something that is in my heart, I just want you to know that I am with you, and um, I I can't breathe. I I'm sorry. I hope everyone is staying safe, and uh, you have nothing but my love and my support. All right, we took a knockout, got knocked out there. Um, so right now I could take him, let him go down to two prizes, but then I run the risk of being knocked out. I mean, Max, what did he? Did he, oh, he knocked out the Zacian. That's why. Um, I'm going to. Okay, let's see. Now we're tied. So I don't think he can take. He can hit me for 200. But I think my play here. Um, because I think I can take a knockout with Dubwool if even if he's able to, what does he heal? He heals 40, 140. Dubwool right now is doing 120 and 210. So I'm doing 210, which would put him at 350s. So that's not quite enough. But if I knock out my last guy, I think I've got this if he doesn't take a knockout here. So let's see. I think I'm going to just play these out because I am not 100% positive, but I think I'm taking the knockout. Perfect. Well, there you go. Granted, not playing. I didn't run up against tier 1 decks for sure, and I certainly would probably have just gotten crushed. But that's the sheep deck, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And please give me a like. I hope you follow the channel. And here we're gonna go a little bigger here for a minute. Please follow. I hope again you stay safe. I hope you be happy, be healthy, and be kind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around.